The Bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Sokoto, Matthew Kukah, has expressed fear that the Nigerian government under President Muhammadu Buhari is not handling issues concerning religious crisis the right way. The cleric said this at a virtual presentation with the U.S. Congress in Washington on the persecution of Christians in Nigeria by Islamic extremist groups in the northern region of Nigeria. Kukah told Congress that although the attack on Christians in Nigeria have been happening for many years now, it has risen to the last 10 years. He also claimed that extremist bandits Fulani Esme and Boko Haram were targeting many schools in the north, especially the Christian ones, and are indoctrinating the children. They end up converting these children to wives, cooks, spies, sexual slaves, and so on, the bishop said. The bishop also complained to Congress that President Buhari is deliberately appointing people of his ethnic group and religion into key political positions. In 2020, they killed some of our priests in the north. They kidnapped our children and forced them to denounce Christianity for Islam. We have issued statements and called the attention of the government to our plight, but you see, we have weak institutions. The whole of the north is being invaded by armed bandits and are launching attacks at will. Yes, at will, unhindered. The president has shown nepotism in his appointment as is appointing only people that share the same religion with him into key political offices like the security chiefs. For the first time in Nigeria, the first three persons, the president, the Senate, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, are all Muslims. This has never happened before, so we require practical and measuring assistance that can help us and our children, the cleric cried out. Well, I know that some people would come for Bishop Kukah. Why are you saying that? This and how it is evident. It is really evident. I don't even want to go in the line of the appointments and all of that, because those who are alive are the ones that will be talking about appointments. Those who are alive that will be talking about what they want to eat or what they don't want to eat. My concern, which is not, is valid. What he has said is valid. It is there for everybody to see. And if you want to prove it, you can prove that and do your own findings. Of course, it's a common knowledge and it is what is happening all over the place. But the area of security, that is where I see that the president is not bothered at all. The president is not bothered at all. Like the bandits are just operating freely, unhindered. 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 Oh, some people come and tell you, oh, yes, it is not true that even some Muslims also are being affected. They are being affected. That is their own cup of tea. Just like Senator Shehu Sani said one time, that it is not true that some Muslims are being affected, that the numbers of Christians or Muslims, just trying to downplay the whole thing that even Muslims are affected. But they don't complain. They don't complain. They don't say anything. Even if it is only one person from the southern part of the country, even if it is only one Christian, yes, they have the right. If they want to talk about it, they talk about it. If millions are affected, the millions of Muslims are affected, but they are not saying anything. That is their own cup of tea. That is to tell you that that one person that you are talking about, and there are people who are complaining about, that shows that they cherish the lives of their people. Because reverse is the case when it's happening to all of those people. They don't say anything, especially from the north. Let's even leave religion aspect of it, especially from the north. Whether they are indoctrinated or that is what they believe, or they are doing it as a result of fears. But even the southerners that are being intimidated, harassed, left, right, and center, they still come out to say it. They still talk about it. They still complain. So you cannot tell me that maybe because of a harassment or intimidation that has led to the silence of the people from the north. All these things are the things that people have been complaining. Is it only Reverend Kukah that is complaining? Even themselves, they know. The so-called northerners, they call northerners whatever they put themselves or they call themselves, they know the truth, but they don't want to say it. But if they see anybody saying the truth, the person becomes an enemy. This person becomes the target of a harassment or ridicule. How can this kind of a thing be happening and yet the president shows unconcern? is very, very unfortunate. Last time, some days ago, he met with whether the House of Reps or the lawmaker, as the case may be. He had dinner with them, and the man was talking about he didn't have money to before he became the president. Invariably, that he didn't spend money and this and this and that. That people just voted for him, and people are like, "Is this man okay? Is that what we are talking about? Are you supposed to have money in the first place?" And I always like ask, what are the calibers of the people that even vote for him? We can see them. So those are the people who made the decision that that have brought us to our knees. Go and check the calibers of people running after him, or that he's always boasting of that they do this, they do that, that he does not have money and they voted for him. What has that got to do? We are talking of results. We are talking of what you have done, the legacy you are going to be leaving behind. You are talking about Kokambu story. That is how he will be telling you a democratically elected this a president, and some people want to overthrow him because that was exactly what he did. So enough is that he has the power, and what have you. Now they have given you the power. We can see the results. If he does not have an agenda, that means he does not even know what he's doing. And those who are singing his praises is just being deceived. They are deceiving him, and himself has allowed himself to be deceived. These are the things that we'll continue to talk about. Some people will tell you, oh, why is it that the international community will not listen to you? Let them not listen. But God is listening. God is hearing. We are talking it. We are saying it. And God is seeing that, yes, we are not happy about this whole thing. There is nothing God cannot do. God can use anybody, because this is just too much for one to bear. It's too much. It's too much. It's just too much. The area of security is where the problem. We talk about economy. Forget it. It does not care. Somebody who does not even care about your life, is that the person that will care about what you eat or what you drink? No. Very, 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 very bad. Very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate that Nigerians have come to this level. You can imagine some days ago, Falana was talking about how Buhari begged him to do what? To fight for him for human rights, so that he'll be able to protest. But see the same man now, see what he's doing to the masses. The man that cried, wept. They wanted to become the president. When people thought that he had what it takes to correct the abnormalities happening in this country, but see what he has done. See the security is of it. In fact, it has metamorphosed to something else. Different versions. And he will come out and be telling you that he's doing his best. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning what Kukah has said.